Welcome to Panels and Borders. I'm Dominic. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Batman '89 movie adaptation comic book. So this was something I had no idea was coming out, and I spotted it at the bookstore and bought it immediately. So last year was the 30th anniversary of the '89 Batman film, and I'm a big fan of that film. When I saw it in the theaters, I mean, it completely blew me away. I mean, nowadays, compared to other superhero movies, it hasn't aged so well, but I still really have fun rewatching it. And this was something I just had to get. So it's a hardcover book, and this is actually the dust jacket. And so you can take the dust jacket off, and as you can see, it's got the nice Batman logo kind of like pressed into the hardcover. And then it's even got the lettering of the book pressed into the spine. So that's actually a really nice touch, that Batman logo embossed on the cover. And so that is the hardcover with the jacket. Now here's the jacket for it that folds out, and it's got some really nice artwork on it with the collage of the characters on the back and Batman and stuff on the cover. So that's really that's a really nice touch. Now, spoilers if you've watched the movie, so you basically know the story, but this reads pretty fast. Read through it pretty quick. And so the artwork is actually pretty good as well. Now, I got one kind of gripe with this comic that I honestly don't know why they did it, is it's done like this. So you have like the pencils and inks on one side, like the rough without any colors. Like the actual comic page is reprinted on this side, and then the actual comic page on this side. So it kind of makes it a little bit off-putting because you're always reading on this side. I'm kind of used to reading this side to this side. So I don't know why they did it that way instead of just splitting the book in two and having the unfinished comic like in the back. So if you want to look at it in the back, you could do it, and then just have this part of the comic in front instead of having each page side by side, as you can see. So why they did it that way, I don't know. That's a minor, that's a one strike against the book, which kind of gets on my nerves. But I mean, it doesn't really affect the reading a whole lot, but just visually it's kind of a little bit off-putting to have two side-by-side comparisons when you could just put this in the back. But as for the artwork is pretty good. And now what's interesting about this comic is it actually has a few scenes that are not in the movie. So there's a scene at the end, just for an example here, where we see Bruce Wayne changing out of his mask, and they think that they see Batman on the ground. When you take the mask off, it's Knox instead. So that part wasn't in the movie. So I don't know if that was something that was in the first draft of the script, or something they got left on the cutting room floor. But there's a few things that are different, like from the movie to this comic book, and this is like a more shortened version of the movie. Now the best piece of artwork here in this book, that looks really nice too, the Batman logo there, and just fantastic artwork. And then again we have like the painted cover, which is really nice. And then that's the first page, kind of got the rolling film there. That's how the story starts off. But my favorite page in this book is this one right here, this double page spread. And in the comic, it kind of gives Batman more of the color scheme he has in the comics. He's more of a gray and black instead of just like a solid black like he was in the movie. So that's interesting. But if you're a Batman fan and you're a fan of the 1989 Batman film, I think this is a must-buy. This is a great companion piece to the film, and it's just something really nice to have in your collection of Batman books. It looks nice on the shelf. The cover looks nice. It's really great, and it's nice to read it all in one shot instead of one comic after another on a monthly basis. The other thing is, I was never really a huge fan of movie adaptations put in comic book form, but this is one of the exceptions. This is one I'm glad I have it, and it's nice to have. So yeah, so this has a lot of classic Batman creators that names you'll recognize from the past, like Dennis O'Neil, Jerry Ordway, guys like that did this book. So again, if you're a fan of the '89 film and you're a Batman fan, this is like a must-have. This is going to look fantastic on the shelf with your other Batman books, and it is just a great collector piece and a great companion piece to if you have the anniversary edition of the '89 Batman film on high definition or Blu-ray. So yeah, so that's everything I got to say in this video. Let me know what you think in the comments section, and I will see you at the next one. Thank you to all of my subscribers, and thank you for watching this video. And if you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification when new videos are uploaded.